Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Liad. Be weird if I wasn't. So yeah, I burnt the fuck out after my last video. I did this whole dramatic video about me like stopping but not stopping and blah blah, and then fucking crickets from me. Is this a good look for me? Should I film all my videos like this? I don't think this is a good look for anybody, honestly. I just burnt out. I knew as soon as I took my foot off the gas, I just wouldn't be able to keep it going. I could have kept that, sort of. Everything else was suffering, but I could have kept that going. But I knew as soon as I took my foot off the gas, that'd be it. I'd just slow down like crazy, and that's exactly what happened. But I am getting back into things. I'm not stopping, you know. Yeah, I've got a bunch of things planned, but I have the worst timing in history because this week I am going to Portrait Society of America in Washington, D.C. for their conference, and I won't be able to make any videos. I'm also visiting family while I'm out there, so I'll be gone for a week. So, bad timing. It is what it is. I have a lot of things planned for when I get back. I will be vlogging, or I will be attempting to vlog the Portrait Society of America, but of course you won't see that footage until I get back. But you know, it is what it is. I will vlog it and do my best to bring you along with me. So if you've never been, you can kind of see what it's like. If you are going, feel free to say hi. But yeah, I'm really excited about it overall. So this video is going to be more of a like, hey, what have I been up to? Oh, my eyes are bugging me. Is this good content? Is this what you're here for? The eye drops? No one's here for that, I know. So this video is going to be, what have I been up to lately? And then there's going to be a short vlog from when I went to a craft fair recently. And by recently, I mean over a month ago. So not recently, but you know, relatively speaking, recently. So what have I been up to? Well, I have been woodworking. Not real woodworking, but you know, woodworking. I've been technically working with wood. So I made these floating frames for my paintings. These paintings I just dropped off at an art gallery for a group show. And since they're in a show, they need to be framed. And frames are ridiculously expensive. Actually, after making frames, I take that back. Frames aren't ridiculously expensive. They're a lot of work and a pain to make. I understand why they cost so much, but I don't want to spend that, so I made them. And if you're wondering, how'd you know how to make these? YouTube. That's how. There's a bunch of tutorials on YouTube. I dropped these off already. I dropped these off yesterday, but I got some B-roll of me showing them off. I think they came out really good. I mean, they're not perfect, but I think they came out really good. And since I was making the frames, I decided to make some more stuff, and I made something that I've needed for a while, which is a wet panel carrier. So this should hold about 4 panels. Yeah, it's pretty simple, basic, but I needed a wet panel carrier. It fits 9x12s, and then I also made a plein air setup for myself. This is obviously very tall. It's a 74-inch tripod. I don't usually put it this high, but I wanted it to fit in frame. I repurposed the center mast from a French easel, and the knobs are also from the French easel, these knobs right here. But everything else I made, and I also made a pallet for the tripod. So, you know, obviously in this scenario, I would be a giant and I would be standing on this side facing, well, I'd be in your perspective basically. Then when you're done, close it up. This comes off from the easel. And then this also has the quick release thing on the back. And yeah, that's it. So this is what I've been up to, making this stuff. you know, regardless of them being a little jank and some corners being a little rougher around the edges, I think it came out really good. You know, they get the job done, obviously. Like, I mean, it's pretty sturdy. You know, not perfect, but yeah, not bad for the first try, I think. I think the frames came out way better than these did. But yeah, not bad. Honestly, I think I'm probably going to make a tutorial about how I built these when I get back from Portrait Society. Having said that, there are videos of this already online if you can't wait. If you're like, I need to make these right now, by all means, like go watch those videos. But you know, when I get back, I will, ow. But when I get back, I will be making a tutorial on how I made them and how not to hit yourself in the head. Since I already have the ones I need, if I do a video tutorial and I build out a second or third, I'm thinking of selling them at cost, basically, so I'm not out the price of the materials. So if you're interested in this gear, by all means, let me know in the comments. All right, now for the world's shortest vlog. I recently went to check out an art fair in Round Rock near Austin because that's where I'll be vending on June 28th. If you're in the area, stop by and say hi. I was hanging with friends, so I just grabbed some casual footage on my phone. Nothing fancy. I did film a little bit of me talking to camera, but I was kind of just vibing with my friends and didn't have anything to say about the fair yet because we had just arrived. It was more just to prove I went outside. So I won't be playing the audio from it. But here's proof that I did indeed go to the art fair. The fair itself wasn't super busy when we got there, which had me a little nervous, but apparently we arrived in between the morning and evening rush. Who knew 1:30 wasn't still morning? This was also their first art fair of the year, and yesterday when I dropped off my paintings, it was much busier, so I'm hoping the June one draws a bigger crowd. Either way, I'm looking forward to it. We scoped out the vendor setups, which gave me some ideas for how I'm going to display my art. I think mesh walls are going to be the way to go. I also visited the gallery that's associated with the fair. Some really beautiful work on display. That's actually the gallery where I just dropped my paintings off, and the show opens on Wednesday, which is exciting, but I'll be out of town. And after that, we wandered down the block and stumbled on another little market. It wasn't part of the fair, more of a craft-focused pop-up, but it was still fun to explore. So yeah, that was the day, short and sweet. Hopefully I do a better job recording footage at Portrait Society of America. I will do my best. I will see you when I get back from the Portrait Society. Bunch of paintings and video ideas in the pipeline, so stay tuned. So that's the end of the video. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, join my Discord, find me on social media, links in the description. Have an amazing week, and as always, happy painting.